is the Fox 5 10 o'clock news.
We have a story for you now about some people who would tell you they were taken to the cleaners by a company that cleans rugs.
They were the ones on the floor after they saw their bills. And wait till you see what we turned up about the company. Mary Garofalo's in the newsroom with that story and a look at what can be done about them. Mary.
Well, Rosanna, we're all too familiar with carpet cleaning companies that scam customers. Tonight, we're going to tell you about a company that officials are calling a real problem. And you'll hear confessions from a former carpet cleaner who tells us how they were trained to cheat customers and get away with it.
He said that the carpet required a great deal of personal handwork. My self-esteem is shattered from having been taken in.
93-year-old Harry Beal was taken in all right. Mr. Beal, who is partially blind, hired Easy Carpet Cleaners from Brooklyn last August to clean a large area rug and 4 drapes, valued at about $30,000. But he says what the company charged him was shocking.
I gave them a check for $6,950 initially.
That's right, almost $7,000. And because of his bad eyesight, Mr. Beal asked the Easy Carpet representative, a man who identified himself as Joe Esposito, to fill in the name of the company on the check. But he didn't write Easy Carpet Cleaners, rather someone's name, a Rene Bosjan.
What I usually do when I trust people, which this time I shouldn't have, I ask them to make out the check and I sign it. Now, I looked at the amount, I didn't look at the name.
But the story gets even worse. A month later, the same carpet representative, Joe Esposito, returned to Harry's apartment wanting more money. Fearful they were going to destroy the carpet, Harry wrote another check.
I foolishly gave him another check amounting to $1,110.
But Harry says this time the check was written out to All-Star, not Easy Carpet. According to Mr. Beal, months and hundreds of calls later, he still didn't have his carpet. He didn't get it back until his neighbor, Joe Cherner, got involved.
For 3 months, that company lied to Harry every day in the sincerest way possible, telling him, oh, Mr. Beal, your carpets will be there the next day between 11 and 1. Every day Mr. Beal waited between 11 and 1 for those carpets. They never came. They were never supposed to come. That's a pretty sleazy thing to do to a 93-year-old man.
But when the carpet company returned Mr. Beal's carpet and drapes, he says they were filthy.
In my opinion, the carpet was never clean.
We didn't think so either. So we called in the services of a reputable company, CleanTech, a member of the New York Rug Cleaners Institute for over 20 years. They took a look at Mr. Beal's carpet, and after a light steam cleaning, this is what the water looked like.
They just pretty much just rolled the carpet up, tagged it, put it in their vehicle, and brought it away for X amount of days, brought it back, and told them this was a finished product. And in all due respect, it wasn't. Just from visual on the curtains, you can see the dirt that still lies on it.
We spoke to a manager of the carpet company who told us that they spent 37 days cleaning Mr. Beal's carpet and drapes, and that the reason the check was made out to someone's personal name was because checks over $5,000 can't be cashed under the company name. And they said that although they didn't overcharge Mr. Beal, they had fired Joe Esposito, the technician, who charged Mr. Beal $8,100 to clean his carpet. But the company wouldn't tell me why.
Hello.
But when we called the company to hire them to clean our carpet and couch, we asked for Joe Esposito specifically, and the so-called fired technician showed up for the job.
So what's your name?
Joe.
And what's your last name?
Esposito.
Esposito.
He told us his name was Joe Esposito.
You don't believe that's who I am?
All right, cool. Joe E, nice.
In fact, he reassured us he was Joe Esposito. And he was even up to his old tricks, charging us almost $700 to steam clean a small carpet and love seat. Of that, $250 was for a sealant.
The last time you had just the sofa done, and there was no sealer put on or anything. It was dry cleaning. They paid $200 on it, and I did a vacuuming on the rug for them.
Except there was no last time. We had never met Mr. Esposito before, and when the work was done, we had lots to ask him.
I'd like to talk to you about a customer that you ripped off. You took $8,000 from him to clean a carpet. Why are you running away if you've got nothing to hide? You took advantage of a 93-year-old man, Mr. Esposito? Mr. Esposito?
Mr. Esposito had to run, leaving his workers and equipment behind. We couldn't help but notice he had Florida plates on his vehicle. So we headed over to Brooklyn to get some answers from the company. We found their warehouse open for business, if that's what you want to call it. While we were there, we found this woman.
I am looking for a rug.
A rug the company told her they would deliver 2 months ago. In this little garage, carpets were strewn everywhere with what appeared to be little organization. Oddly, we found several company vehicles, again with Florida license plates. We traced them back to a company registered in Fort Lauderdale as Florida Carpet Cleaners.
Why won't you speak if you've got nothing to hide?
There's nothing I can speak to you.
This man, we were told, is the manager. We watched him move his $80,000 Mercedes. The vehicle is registered to a Dr. Carpet in Florida. He also had a New York Veterans Police Association shield tacked onto his bumper and a police parking plaque on his dash. He wouldn't answer any of our questions.
You know you got a lot of complaints against your company. Do you realize that?
I have no idea.
Also, 93-year-old man, they took $8,000 to clean a carpet?
Our experience has been that this company does not respond to the complaints that we have sent to them.
Rona Brown of the Better Business Bureau says this is one of her problem companies.
We have a lot of names for this company. We have them as Carpets for Life, Big Apple Carpet Cleaning. We have Carpet Cleaning Inc., Carpet and Upholstery Cleaning Inc., Carpet Cleaning Pro, Carpet Pro, Dr. Carpet, Majestic Carpet Cleaning, New York Carpet, 3-Star Carpet, and finally, Ultra Clean Carpet and Upholstery Cleaning. The company has an unsatisfactory rating with us. That is our lowest rating. They've had 52 complaints over the last 36 months, and 34 of those complaints have been in the last year.
You know when you have a fish on the hook.
Brian Mukamal used to work for a carpet company. He says he was trained to cheat people, and he's come out today to reveal their dirty little secrets.
The company told me specifically when I didn't have the Scotch Guard, looked like you're spraying down Scotch Guard, spray down water. They actually told me to clean the leather just using the pre-treater. They said it's the easiest money you'll ever make.
Brian says, as well as thinking you're getting products that you're not, the company expected him to bring home more money than was on the coupon price.
They don't want $35, you know. They want $250.
But these carpet cleaning scams are nothing new. For the past 3 years, we've shown you some horror stories about how some companies keep cheating people. Yet nothing seems to be done. We asked the Department of Consumer Affairs for a list of carpet companies they've taken action against. Their response? No comment.
The tragedy isn't that these companies, these carpet cleaners, are scamming these people. The tragedy is that the Attorney General and the District Attorney don't do anything about it.
Thank you for the commercial.
800, how many people?
$800.
$8,000 from a 93-year-old blind man?
Just give us a call. We're going to be there for you.
Unbelievable. Now, Easy Carpet, or Carpet Cleaning Inc., whatever they call themselves, has approached Mr. Beal wanting to return some of the money, but not all of the money. Although they promised to send a check, they still haven't. Now, if you're fed up with these unscrupulous carpet cleaning companies, you might want to give the Department of Consumer Affairs or your local DA or Attorney General's office a call to complain about the lack of action. Now, if you have a story you'd like us to investigate, give me a call here at Fox. The number is 212-452-5714. That's it from the newsroom. John Roseanne.